Let us see the next function we have, like left, right, and mid functions. So if you have observed, we have not used the keyboard for writing the functions, just using button clicks. So if you are a beginner and you're learning how to work on these functions in Power Query, it's very simple. I have an example here. That's a column name, order ID, where it's like CA 2018 some number. So if I want to split this column, or if I want to extract only left or right or middle text, how do I do that? So I have this table named left, right, and mid. Similarly, I'll pick up one more column, which is text with delimiters. So I'll close the file and open this in Power BI and load that data. So this time I'll load two tables. There's a reason behind loading two examples. If you do not remember the table name, no problem. What you can do is you can always click on the table and see the preview of the data before you pick it up. So I'll pick up these two tables and click on Transform. Here, this Power Query window will open, and let me show you that. So when you have consistent data, like only 2 characters, 3 characters, 4 characters are there, you can go for left, right, and mid functions. Let me show you that. So on the left-hand side, these are all the queries, okay? These are all the queries which are loaded into Power Query. On the right-hand side, these are all the steps which you have recorded here. This would be the name of the query, this would be the preview of your data, and this would be all the functions which are available in the tabs in the Power Query. So that's the user interface of Power Query. I have not explained to you in the first video, because once we do a practical, you'll get an idea. Coming back, the question here is, I want to find out the first 2 characters of this order ID. So, Transform tab, and I can go to this Extract option. Okay, Transform, Extract. And here, if you see, there are many options. So I'll say first characters. If I click on first characters, and if I type here 2 and click on OK, from that column, the first 2 characters would be extracted and given here. Now what about the other last characters or middle characters? That text has gone away, so you cannot bring back because we told them to transform from the existing column. Okay, transform in the same column. You have to do some changes. Actually, I should have told them to add a column of 2 characters separately. So before I jump there, let me show you. See the name of this box? That's a text column. Read this one at the bottom. Text column. This would be a number column, okay? Read the text at the bottom, and this would be something else. This is the date and time column. Okay, so these are functions, 100 functions. If I go to add column, you might see the same functions here. That is from text. You see from text. Then we have here from number. Okay, that's from number. And then we have from date and time. Okay, same functions are there. So what is the difference then? The difference would be, let me delete the last step. If I go to add column, and if I click on extract first characters, add column, extract first characters, and type 2, if I click on OK, this will add a new column with extracting 2 characters. But if I select the first column, and if I go to Transform tab, extract first characters, and if I type 2, click on OK, this will give me in the existing column. So, make sure you use it wisely when to use add column and when to use transform. So, add column, and I've extracted those. Now, if I want the last 6 characters, so add column, extract and last characters. Remember, add column, the last column, I mean 6 characters. Okay, so this would give me the 6 values here, 6 characters. Now, I want the middle text, which is 2018, 17, and 16. So I can go to extract, I can select the option range. Range will give me the starting index. I'll type as 3, and I want 4 characters from the third one. So if you are an Excel user, you might understand this left, right, and mid functions. So I'll select these 3 and type here number of characters 4. Click on OK, and you can see I've got the text here. So this way you can separate the text using left, right, and mid function. It will work sometimes, and sometimes it won't. In this case, in the other text here, if you try to see, I cannot pick up the left 2 characters, because if I pick up the left 2 characters here, what will happen? I will get this Mr. and Mrs., but I'll not get this Mrs. option. If I use left 2 characters, I cannot use the left 5 characters because this will come, but Johnson will not come. So how do I solve this query? We'll see that in the next video. So for the time being, I hope you've understood how to work on left, right, and mid functions in Power Query.